Thank you for coming back to Polka Dot Mailbox, and if you're new, welcome. Today I am showing you everything that came in my Queenacraft shipment here. Some little happy mail. They have these amazingly perfect little storage packages that I really love. I wish all the die cuts came with them. I'll show you the ones that I've ordered here, and then I will show you some creations that I make with it. So here are two adorable little deer. Really like those. I ordered just one pack of these sort of sparkly sequins, which are a nice addition to any sequin mix. I'm working on a Christmas in July swap coming up, so I was excited to get this tree, and I have some really great ideas for layering. I love how it has all of the different nesting dies of the trees. I think that is one I'm really excited about. This one here will just be a really nice accent die if I wanted to use the next die, which are all these flowers. So I can see cutting this out and then creating a bunch of 3D flowers and placing them around this neat little sprig quarter. There's just a quarter of the wreath missing there, sort of thing. So these flowers are another die. They even come with leaves. Then there is this die right here. I'll have to see what I can make with that. It looks like a really nice layering piece for a background. I'm curious to see if this center part cuts out. I think it doesn't. So I think it will be almost like a doily with sort of a floral border. And then this one I'm really excited about as well. It is a way to make little boxes, and I think it's going to hold a packet of tea perfectly, so I could see gifting in Happy Mail a fun little package of tea. So I'm excited to give that a try. Okay, so that is everything from Queenacraft. Now this is a sponsored video. They had given me a credit for their store, and I was able to go in, and these are the things that I chose, and now I am going to create some samples to show you what the dies all look like. Okay, I am back with some creations. So let's start off with this adorable tag. It was created with the deer dies, and I actually really love that. I just love the way that that pattern paper came out and has little bits of designs in like the perfect locations. I really enjoy these little cutouts of the details that it has, those little hearts there. And I'll show you the other one here as well. But not only did I use the deer on this tag set, this is the two different types of deers there, but I also used this die. So this die does in fact leave the center in place, and it cuts out a really fun piece that you can use as a background. I just cut once, and I actually used this in 4 different places, so it was really quite useful. And so you can see the cute little tags that I made with those two dies there. Now I used this box die to create this little tea caddy. Now the idea was, I just wanted to show you here how I created this. So I took 2 pieces of paper and I cut out the boxes. I glued them together, and then I put tea in them. As soon as I saw the size of these boxes, I knew they would be perfect for tea. And what I've designed these for is to have the tags slip right in there. So the tags can either stand at the forefront or they could stand at the back and kind of be the middle sort of pillars there. But I also used the flower die here to create this fun little floral piece on there. It has the leaves and all the different layers. And then if we turn it over, I used this tree die and I created this fun 3-layered tree. So I took the patterned paper, I cut one piece, I put vellum in the middle instead of having one of those on the center, and this is just the back side of the other paper there. And then I put a little tree branch, I put that myself on the bottom and added a little word, and then I put those little gems in there. And then the same thing, you can tuck one of these tags in here and you have a really cute little tea caddy that is all decorated, and you've gifted your pen pal some tags, and this is like a really cute little gift. Even if they aren't a paper crafter, they could use these tags for gifts. I'll show you what I meant by the other way that you could do this, where you could tuck the tags in behind, and I can't decide which way I like the best, but so this is what it would look like with the tags there, and then the backing there, so it almost makes it look like a higher back. Anyways, that's really fun. Like, you can see how I have used all of those together. I did create another one of like items for my pen pal. I'm actually doing a Christmas swap in July, and I've started to create some things for her. I'm working with this Echo Park kit, and so I thought I would create some of these flower embellishments for her. And you can see here I have decorated the package that I've made for her. Just a fun little package to go inside of one of her little gifts there. Haven't quite decided how that's going to work out. And while I was working, I will show you my daughter, who's 9. She was all wanting a box. So I said, well, we could make a box. And she actually created this little creation with, this is Crate Paper All Heart that she was using there. And I just grabbed some papers, and she made little tags, and she started doing little writings and things. So she's going to have a little box for all of her little cards that she can make special little notes on. So anyway, that was a cute, fun little activity we did together. Okay, I have some additional flower cards to show you. So here is a card that I made with a summer kit. So you can see the difference between the Christmas and the summer. And I really love the way that this summer kit came together. This is a Paige Evans Wonder collection, and I fussy cut some butterflies. And this is where I used this die here, right there. Now this is in my SCT Samplers, where I got all of these materials to create this card. So you're going to see another video coming up where I'm just talking about SCT with all of these, but I might as well share with you some of the other creations that I made with my SCT Sampler. Again, I did those flowers. This time I used that same die here, and I created basically a frame for this little circle. It goes all the way down, and I did stick some of the stickers underneath, and I created a little cluster of flowers, so you can see how those look there. And then again, I came in with a simple card with the same die again as the base. I love how it ties everything all together, and it made it really simple to be able to create a card that was connected and had sort of a base to build off of. And then again, I did one of the flowers. This time on the flower, I actually used a leaf that's the colored side. In the previous ones, I had used the B side and just gone with like the solid colors on the leaves as a base. But this time I actually, because I was only doing the single flower, I did that one there. And so this was an interesting piece of paper. I love how it picks up a variety of different patterns. This was a striped piece of paper that I cut out with this die, and so it picked up all those layers of color. And yeah, you know, fussy cut some butterflies. I popped everything up, and so I created those cute cards. And then the last thing that I created was another one of these boxes. So this time in the collection kit that I'm talking about from SCT, I'll take all of these little gifts out of here. I made, or I received one of these cards, and the card was literally the exact same size as this box. So this time when I created a box, I actually cut out the background box in just a plain cardstock, and then I cut out the pieces. So I only had a 6x8 piece of paper, and this is bigger than that. So I cut out this section, and then I just cut it a little bit slightly smaller on all of the pieces. So I just would trim off part of that, trim off part of that, and the sides. And that way, when I came in and stitched the edge, they have like a nice little border around, and then I put the back piece actually right tucked in there. And I created this fun little carrier to hold all sorts of different little doodads and like handmade creations and things that I've done, so I can just tuck in my little embellishments to gift to a pen pal. And I really found that as a cute way to use this collection. And then I just would decorate up like that. So yes, you have like a tiered layer effect like this. Whoop. Of course you wouldn't be doing it like that. Actually, I really like when this piece here is tucked right there so that stands out. I would go ahead and package this up with a cellophane to keep everything all together, but just giving you the idea of how I created this. And then this is what the back just looked like, the plain. And you could decorate the back, but because I was using this tall card to create like a layered effect, I just went and left the back plain. So anyway, so that are the dies. Those are the dies that I chose this last time from Queenacraft. So if I had to pick a favorite, it would be really hard. I'll just give you some summaries. I love the fact that this grounds my projects and it gives me a simple base to work off. I can see doing all kinds of layers with this tree and creating all sorts of fun projects. I really like how that has all the different layers. These dies here, I think it's my die cutter because it's very old and I've been trying to replace the plates. Like, I'll show you. This is my plate that I'm working off of. I cannot find anywhere to order these. If you know where to order these specific for the Cuttlebug, let me know in the comments down below. But this is cracked and I've got it taped on. And basically, my things are warped and it's giving me a hard time cutting proper flowers. I can't get these to cut properly. And you can see what I mean here. Like, I can't get all of the pieces to be able to come out. And I'm almost positive that it's not the die, that it is my my cutting plates that are the problem. These other ones all cut beautifully. Even if I roll these through 4 or 5 times, I can't get them to cut properly. And I have seen other creations from other crafters where they've got nice cuts from these flowers. So it's really too bad because it's such a pretty effect with that the little layering, and you can flip up the flowers and it looks really, really cute when you can get all of the pieces. Like, you can see the detail there when you can get all the pieces out, but these ones just won't cut properly. So I still use them, and you probably didn't even notice the first time I showed that to you, and I decided that that's fine the way that it is. This might be my favorite die, this little deer. I used it on a Christmas project, but I could see using it on any number of things. Such versatility if you're looking for a fun little focal point for a card or something. This I'm going to have a lot of fun with. Again, a good way to ground a project. It's kind of like having a doily. Sometimes I don't have the exact right color doily, and this cut out really nicely, and I wasn't spending a lot of time like poking out all the little pieces like you might if you had a very intricate design. And then this die was amazing. Like I said, it fits tea perfectly. I've seen some people put in, I wonder if these would fit inside here actually. Let's take a look. We take these out. I've seen some people put different gifts inside, like little lotions and things. I wonder if you could fit 2 Nuvo. Oh, look at that. Wouldn't that be a gorgeous gift for a fellow crafter? Just terrific. Like they just fit perfectly, like it was designed for that. Really cute. I like that a lot. And these are difficult to find here. If they weren't so hard to find, I actually could see myself creating a whole bunch of those just with this in mind. That is super cute. Okay, so anyways, I will leave a link down below to Queenacraft if you are interested in checking out any of their dies. I've really been impressed with the selection that they have, with their prices, and with the way everything cuts. Like I said, they did reach out and ask me if I was interested in trying some of their products, so they sent these to me for free, and I was able to choose which ones I wanted, and I'm really happy with my choices. I would definitely order from them again. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again next time.